played around with the settings a little bit on the amp, so I mean I know that means nothing to anybody but me, but I got it playing all right. Man, it's all right. It's not a bad sub, and if you really were like scrounging for some cash, you can get one of those little ported boxes. You get like the same box, this box, for 30, 40 bucks. You can get that sub for 30 bucks shipped, and then they sell these ports. So I bought this port. I'll explain a little bit about this box. This is what we're gonna throw in there next. So let me get this out of the dang way. Let me go to the other side. All right, so yeah, you can get this port, and it just comes with this section from here and then to here. So basically it goes to like here and here, and it is about 12 inches overall length or whatever. I had to install it this way. I had to cut a bigger hole to fit the this side of the section of the port through. Whatever, it's a fast job. I didn't really care, so whatever, it is what it is. And then it's screwed in on the other side. So if you were to put this inside the box, it would actually look pretty decent. The actual face of the, and when I pop that subwoofer out, I'll show you. It looks all right. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, anyway, so I just cut it to extend it. So I added, whatever section, this length of tube is. So it should be, I think it's around 17.5 inches or so, from like, here to here. Maybe a little more. So it's probably tuned a little lower for, especially, for this type of subwoofer. But if you get it how it comes, it's, around 11 or 12 inches. You put it in, 1.5, 1 to 1 square foot box as far as, internal airspace. Get you, tuned somewhere pretty decent for this style of subwoofer, to put you in the 40s, which is kind of where you want to be for this anyway. That's where they're gonna play the best. And it's just kind of how these cheaper subwoofers and stuff are. But I went ahead and dropped it, changed the frequency. I was just playing around. This is just me messing around. But yeah, so I'm gonna pop that Pyle in there. I actually have 4 of those Pyles, 5 of them. This would be number 5, but I've got 4 that I'm gonna do something else with. But let's throw it in here and see how it does. Anyway, so that's that port right there. Just a little excess caulk. Look at us, we're making moves. We're breaking rules. Hanging on the groove, we ate it up. Be with me if you a go-getter. Come with me if you wanna be a winner. Got a pocket full of money, be a spender. Go for Gucci, go to Fender. Be with me if you a go-getter. Come with me if you wanna be a winner. Got a pocket full of money, be a spender. Go to Gucci, go to Fender. Be with me if you a go-getter. If you wanna be a winner. Pretty handsome. Comparing it to the other one, this is a dual voice coil. This says 2.5 inch coil on this thing. It's quite a bit heavier than the, let's set it next to this guy. So that's the Pyle. And here is the 5-core. Quite a difference there. Quite a bit bigger magnet. Decent looking spider. Cheap terminals and cheap subs, so what do you expect? It looks plastic, but I think it's metal. This is metal. It's sliced me up pretty good. This is pretty sharp. Yeah, so with this, this is another thing I guess you're probably just gonna run into with these cheaper subs. There's no gasket ring, so as far as like sealing up against this carpet, it's probably not gonna seal the best. And on a ported application, it's probably not the worst thing. I mean, it's not creating a ton of pressure in there anyway. These are cheaper subs, so I'm gonna try it both ways. I'll try it inverted, try it both ways. All right. So we'll see what happens. All right, so I had issue with the screws. That's one thing that sucks about these cheap boxes. So I had put, what are they called? These guys, these little threaded inserts here. So basically you put this on the back side of that wood and then you put your screw through it and it tightens it up, okay? The issue really wasn't with those, it was with, so I couldn't put them in the top. So I had these corners right here. I was too close to the edge of the box. So that didn't work. So anyway, it pulled these crappy little wood screws that I was, so there's certain screws that are made for hardwoods, which is MDF's a hardwood. I mean, this is not them, this is just regular screw, but a lot of people use them. It's fine. Obviously it works in here, but it did pull that out coming out, so that's just one crap thing about them. So anyway, I ran it like this. These terminals right here, these push terminals are tiny. I would almost rather just have spades if you're going to put something that small. Granted, I mean, this is 12 gauge wire, which is overkill for this, but it's really, I mean, it's not crazy big wire. I mean, that's pretty, I'm not gonna say standard, but I mean, damn, it's pretty standard. And yeah, so we mount it this way, and we'll give it a shot. What are you doing, boy? All right, so we didn't change any settings on the amp or anything. We just swapped the subs over. So I'm just gonna first initial impressions. Sitting in the background, and I'm ready to kill it where I'm at now. Y'all like it sweeter than some candy, cause I'm at your bitch's house, she's eating Plan B. Cause I hit it how I spit it, raw. And I'm ready for my Skrilla withdrawal. Yeah, baby. Down, lower, is it too loud or up? Higher?
Why are you turning it up?
It is getting stinky. That boy's smoking already. Tell you what, it hit a lot harder than that other one, so it's got to be seeing a lot more power. Man,
It looks like it's broken.
I know it does, doesn't it? It's a little smoky. It's a little hot. But that's the first time it's ever been played. It's not like it had a proper break-in or anything. Poor sub. So we'll just let it play for a little bit. It was getting pretty hot, so it was definitely louder. Definitely. Was it louder than the first one? Was that sub louder? Yeah. But it was, we were giving it the beans a little bit there. You want to blow this one up until all the smoke comes out? No? You want to let it survive? Let it live? Okay. What do you want to do with it?
Keep it in the car.
Just keep it in the car? Okay. You want to play some more music?
No.
Now you're done?
I never want to do that again.
It's too loud. That wasn't even loud, silly.
And that was loud to mine. So I couldn't even hear my show.
Oh. All right, so this is that Pyle. We tested the. I had the forum version as well. So this is the Pyle PL1290BL Blue Wave. RMS is like 600. It's got some TS parameters on here. I mean, I don't know. Do with that what you will, but most people who are buying this they don't really care about TS parameters. So it says it has a 2.5 inch high temp dual Kapton voice coil, resist corrosion. So I mean, whatever. It says it works in closed, sealed, vented, or open air. Chrome basket. I mean, it's a little flimsy, little stamp basket. So I mean, it's most of these under $50 subs that I'm going to be messing with around here. They're all going to be kind of cheap. I mean, that's what they are. It's not like you shouldn't be expecting, like sundown quality with some of these things. But so maybe we'll find a diamond in the rough. I don't know. One thing I know that was terrible about these was these. Let me get a better shot of these little terminals there. They were super flimsy, and you couldn't even fit 12 gauge wire in it. So I mean, I don't know. It's just, one of the drawbacks of, when you are dealing with something of this quality, from China. So it just is what it is. And yeah, that's it, man. So I got 4 more of these. I'm gonna throw them in a box together. So be on the lookout for that one. And I got kids crying, so I gots to go.